Well, hi everybody. um, so I've been trying to figure out how to use TikTok and YouTube together to engage with my audience. I had 120 something thousand people following, most of whom felt like there was a contribution there to be made. Um, I was even, making some offline friends and such. And it came to mean more to me than I thought it would, and I hope to be able to help more people than I thought I could, which was pretty exciting. I didn't expect it to ever become anything, so that it did was pretty neat. That it got canceled is unfortunate, but that's just a hiccup on the way as far as I can see. My current snort cough again, with again spelled wrong, Agian, um, which is like I kept trying to put snort cough again and it wouldn't save. So I spelled it wrong just to see if it would. And it saved it, then it wouldn't let me change it. I'm like, son of a bitch! But such is technology. I have been trying to understand exactly how to use the two platforms together, both to generate traffic and to engage the audience. I think that there's a lot to be said for YouTube allowing for a longer conversation about particular instances. The first video I ever had that went viral was a video of a young woman asking, why is it okay for men to have multiple partners but not for women? And there's an anthropological, biological, evolutionary reason for the bias against that. I made a video of that. It was very short, and it was the one about peacocks and investment and sexual strategies. And a lot of people got it and a lot of people didn't. And the people that didn't were largely unfamiliar with investment strategies. And they would ask questions, well, like, why do chimpanzees have a different, it's like, well, because chimpanzees have a different strategy. Chimpanzees are actually a different animal. While they are a close partner to humans, a close genetic cousins, they use a different strategy. And the peacock strategy oversimplifies the situation. So it would be better to be able to have a longer conversation about that, to demonstrate and use some of the science and sort some articles, but generally have a better explanation. So I am hoping that I can use TikTok to funnel people to YouTube to have better conversations about all this. I don't know how to do that yet. I honestly have to learn how to use the two platforms. I don't know how to yet. Aside from like pointing my camera at the screen and be like, this video said this, which seems kind of chintzy. So I'd like to learn how to do that. So I'm still kind of in the process of looking things up like that, which is why I haven't made a lot of YouTube videos. I also got a lot of engagement on the lives, and those lives often had a series of questions that people wanted answers to that were asked pretty consistently. So I think that as a startup to the YouTubes, I will start by answering those questions and things like, how do I introduce self-discipline into my life? Like, how do I get to the gym when I just don't want to go? That kind of thing. There was a lot of conversation about my personal religious beliefs, and people were very curious about that. And so I thought I'd talk about that. How do you keep from procrastinating? A lot of questions about things like that. And then there were deeper questions about masculinity and the nature of masculinity and how to bring being a dominant, powerful leader male into this century. Is such a thing still desired and called for? And I strongly believe that it is. How to engage that, become that, and become that without being a dictator. I was talking to one of my friends on TikTok, and he wasn't grasping the difference between leadership and dictatorship. And I think it's an important difference to grasp, so that you understand as a masculine leader what it means to lead a relationship as opposed to dictate to a relationship. How to lead a relationship and still very lovingly embrace the needs and desires and hear the person you're in a relationship with. There was a lot of conversation about the last live I had. A woman came in who was suffering in her marriage. And in the course of maybe 20 minutes, we talked a lot about some things she could do, some books and resources she could look into, some attitudes, and she's on the other end saying, I started laughing and I've started crying, and you've given me so much hope. And that's the thing that really compels me to believe that I have something to offer in these videos, even if there's a bunch of cancel culture commando cowards who don't think that's true. So I hope that you will have patience while I learn how to use YouTube and TikTok together. I hope that the 100 and some people on here will add me on TikTok. I have to get to 1,000 people before I can go live on TikTok again. Right now, like I said, it's private, and I'm slowly adding people. I'm trying to add them slowly so that if all of a sudden my videos start getting canceled again, I can narrow down the group of suspects, because they are very active in the canceling. I made 7 videos and 3 of them were canceled within minutes, and others were reported very quickly. So they're obviously still on the hunt. I'm thinking if I stay private for like a week or 2 or something, they'll start losing interest. Don't know. Anyway, there's a free standalone YouTube. I'm hoping to make one, I think, on Sunday morning. And I would like to go live. And we had a really, really, really great time watching Cloud Atlas several weeks ago. Then I got banned on TikTok. We were going to watch Dark City. Then I started to watch Dark City. Someone reported that and banned that because I was in the midst of the cancel culture thing. I would like to set that up. I think there's a lot of people out there that are suffering a little bit because of COVID and isolation. And I know that I love movies and I love sharing some of these movies. And I think that would be a really, really great time. A lot of people get together and watch some of these I like the kind of sleeper movies, not like weird, like super weird independent movies, but movies that came out and people might have missed, that can be a lot of fun. And I hope we'll maybe pick up on that. So thank you very much for watching this YouTube. I know it was 7 minutes of not very exciting conversation. Let me learn how to do it, and then we'll have some fun. Thanks.